Wilma Cornell, Dana Coleman. We may have a few more individuals out in the audience. Wave your hands out there. We've got Miss Whitaker back there. Miss Whitaker. Each of these individuals has helped create this journey to excellence. Their hard work and dedication to students this year shows in each and every one of the accomplishments that we celebrate today. Now I want to recognize you, our families. You can all breathe a sigh of relief because you made it through elementary school. The hard part's coming though. Thank you for all that you have done this year to help your child succeed. Give yourselves a round of applause. From those first days when you walked your child to class and they gripped onto your leg and didn't want to let go, to the days when you could no longer walk them to class and had to let go. You got them to school on time, you showed up for events, conference with teachers, read with your child, completed homework, you probably argued over that homework too, and made sure they got a good night's rest each night. You all survived maybe some remote learning through the pandemic when you didn't realize that you signed up to be a teacher. All of these moments have made your child who they are today. Today marks a huge milestone in the students' path to independence. We will celebrate them today and send them off on a new journey at a new school. As we celebrate the successes of our students, we want to also recognize the skills that they learned at East Clayton Elementary, which have built a foundation that will lead them to excellence down whichever path they choose in life. These students are our explorers. There's a drive inside each and every one of them, the drive to wonder, to push the boundaries, and to explore. Today, I am proud to recognize all their accomplishments and celebrate their successes along with you. We are going to begin with some honorary awards. First, I would like our Explorer Marshals to please stand. These Explorer Marshals are our top performing fourth graders who have been selected to help at the ceremony today. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Next up, I would like to recognize our fifth grade character winner. Earlier in the year, teachers selected one student in fifth grade who exemplified all of the strong character traits that we wish students to display each day with our motto, prepare, adapt, succeed. Mariah Sawyer is a student. Mariah Sawyer, you may come up. Stand right here while we read these kind words about you. Mariah Sawyer is a student who exemplifies the character trait of respect. Mariah is polite when speaking with both her peers and teachers. She consistently shows that she values all people through her excellent listening skills and thoughtful responses. She works well with her peers during class projects, group discussions, and in other school activities. She works well with other students and staff as part of our school's Battle of the Books team. She has a positive attitude and always puts forth her best effort. Even when others around her are not always doing the right thing, Mariah holds firm with her respectful attitude. Her upbeat personality is contagious, and she helps those around her to see that it is always best to do the right thing. Congratulations, Mariah. Next up, we would like to celebrate our spelling bee winner. It was a tough competition, but this individual came forth as our winner. I would like to celebrate Andrew Neal. Thank you. It was put in his folder. Congratulations, Andrew. Go ahead. Next up, we would like to celebrate our students who participated in the Showcase of Stars. Please come forward when I call your name. Kevin Martinez. Mackenzie Hinson. Nova Ridley. Elena Velosin. Skylar Baker. Congratulations to these individuals. Next up, Ms. Camillo has a contest every year to design the best yearbook cover. This student won this year, and hers was so good, I purchased it as a picture in my office at our art show. Congratulations to Angie Ayala Valadas. Congratulations. Next up, we have our literary explorers. These students demonstrate excellence in the library with Miss Bird. Congratulations to Anthony Carranza and Paisley Baker. Congratulations. Next up, we have our advisory ambassadors for demonstrating excellence in advisory class with Ms. Whitaker. Congratulations to Jeremiah Kennedy. And Aaron Potts. Fifth grade. Congratulations. Artsy Explorers for demonstrating excellence in art class with Ms. Bird. Elijah Lyon. And Mariah Sawyer. Congratulations. All right, next up, our students who participated as part of our Battle of the Books team. Noah Green, Mariandre Ocheta, Jaden Rios Cruz, Mariah Sawyer, congratulations. Next up, we have our athletic explorers for demonstrating excellence in PE class with Mr. G. Come on back, Mariandre. PE. And Braylon Shaw. Congratulations. Our Jazzy Explorers For demonstrating excellence in music class with Miss Reed, Angie Ayala, and Lincoln Shackle, and Autumn Whitley. Next up, we have our students who participated in our Green Kids Club. They stayed after school monthly to support our garden that we have at the front of the school and to keep care of the school grounds. Congratulations to Skylar Baker, Nova Ridley, Elena Velosin, Anaya Thompson, Sitlali Sanchez, Emma Santos, congratulations. And finally, this year, we had our first Science Olympiad team under the direction of Miss Ridley. So congratulations to our students who participated. They performed very well in their first competition. Ivana Armenta Barcona, Angie Ayala, Ashlyn Banks, Skylar Baker, Alyssa Begwanden, Casey Baker, Miles Healy, Kadir Joyner, Andrew Neal, Drayden Placencia, Nova Ridley, Lincoln Shackle, Stella Tessarian, congratulations. Finally, we have one more special group of students to recognize. When I began at East Clayton 4 years ago, I knew that a priority was to continue the legacy of community at this school. The area in which we live is growing and changing every day, and the school community often mimics that life. What I desired was for us to remember that our elementary school builds a foundation for our lives. This is where students learn to interact with others in the world. They learn character traits and foundations of academics that will stay with them for life. We refer to ourselves as the explorers. We discuss how explorers act and interact and the traits that we want to present to others in the world. What I want students to know is whether you have been with us for 6 months or 6 years, you are now part of this explorer community. And once an explorer, always an explorer. Carry that title with pride because you have earned it. This last group of students that we will recognize carry the title of Original Explorer. They have been with us each year since kindergarten, and their foundation and their compass for life is strong with the roots that have been built at East Clayton Elementary. When I call your name, please come forward. to receive your Original Explorer Medal. First up, Skylar Baker. Ashlyn Banks. Alyssa Bagwinden. Kaysen Fields. Kevin Martinez Curta. Deanna Neely. Drayden Placencia. Casey Rodriguez. Adrian Sanabria. Citlali Sanchez. Jason Santos. Lincoln Shackle. Anaya Thompson. Elena Velosin. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Congratulations to our Original Explorer. Go ahead, y'all. You can go ahead back to your seat. Go this way. Academically, our students have grown. They have reached proficiency in reading, math, and science. They have shown growth over time and have exceeded their own personal goals that they set for themselves. While we know that numbers aren't the only way to judge success, the growth in student numbers speaks volumes to the students' focus, effort, and maturity that they have learned in these walls. We are proud to send them forward and know that they are ready to do big things in a new environment. We will now recognize students for academic achievements and for their promotion to middle school. Students will be awarded for their proficiency and growth in reading and math and science, high flying level 5s in science, reading, and math. We also have traditional grades for the first time in fifth grade, which has been a challenge this year, and I know that families have felt that as well. So we will be able to celebrate our students for the first time for honor roll in principal's list. Honor roll is for students who have received all A's and B's all year in every class each quarter. And principal's list is all A's all year. Teachers, please join me on stage. I will ask each student to come forward to the steps to get their award. Families, feel free to cheer. We will pause for you to take pictures as well. This is a moment we have all earned, so please enjoy it and celebrate it big. I will ask my first row to please stand. First up, Carlos Alvarado Romero. Melanie Arabalo, Math Grove. Ivana Armenta Lacona, Reading Growth, Math Excellence. Marco Ayala Saldivar, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, High Flyer Math. Angie Ayala Valadares, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Skylar Baker, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, High Flyer Reading, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Honor Roll, High Flyer Science, Science Excellence. Ashlyn Banks, Reading Growth, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Lila Bell. Ramir Bell, Reading Growth. Alyssa Bagwenden, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Louis Bobbitt, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Hayden Bonner, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Corey Brody, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Ailani Brogan, Math Growth. Jeremiah Kennedy, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Dominic Carcamo Aguilara, Math Excellence. Anthony Carranza, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence, Perfect Attendance. Angel Castro Ruiz, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Congratulations. Row 2, please stand. Maxwell Clapp. Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, High Flyer Reading, Math Excellence, Math Growth, High Flyer Math, High Flyer Science, Science Excellence. Alea Cobb, Math Growth. Paisley Dacre, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Genesis Dillard, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Julian Dillard, Reading Growth, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Benjamin Edelman, Reading Growth, Math Growth. Daria Faison, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Kaysen Fields, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, High Flyer Reading, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence. Dylan Flores Salinas, Reading Growth, Reading Excellence, High Flyer Reading, Math Excellence, Math Growth, Science Excellence, High Flyer Science. Quincy Ford. Adriana Garcia. Maria Gomez Mata, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Science Excellence. Jamari Green, Reading Excellence, Reading Growth, Math Excellence, Science Excellence. Braylon Grimes, Reading Growth. Noah Green, reading excellence, math growth, high flyer math, science excellence, high flyer science. Yassine Hammond, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Miles Healy, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Mackenzie Hinson, math excellence, math growth. Aiden Holder, reading growth, math growth. Congratulations. Row 3, please stand. Dominic Jara, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Nolan Jacob, reading excellence, high flyer math, science excellence. Kadir Joyner, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Elsa Kanza, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Elijah Lyons, science excellence. Gabriel Mahadio, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Kevin Martinez Puerta, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Mariah McCullers, reading growth, math growth. Delaney Medina Martinez, reading excellence, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Yamso Mahia Dugal, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Armel Nadefku, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Deanna Neely, reading growth, perfect attendance. Andrew Neal, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math excellence, math growth, honor roll, high flyer science, science excellence. Emanuela Nago, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Mariandrea Cheta, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Drayden Placencia, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Kalia Pondexter, reading growth, math growth, science excellence. Aaron Potts, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Congratulations. Row 4, please stand. Josiah Price. Matthew Ramirez Silva, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Nova Ridley, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Jaden Rios Cruz, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, science excellence. Casey Rodriguez Liviano, reading excellence, reading growth, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Adrian Sanabria Camacho, reading growth. Sitlali Sanchez Francisco, reading growth, math growth. Emma Santos, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Jason Santos, reading growth, math growth. Mariah Sawyer, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Lincoln Shackle, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. George Scott, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Braylon Shaw, math growth. Davion Seegers, reading growth, perfect attendance. Leilani Simi, reading growth, math growth, high flyer science, science excellence. Valentina Soto, reading excellence, math growth, science excellence, high flyer science. Jacob Stillman, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math growth, math excellence, science high flyer, science excellence, math high flyer. Alasia Terry, reading growth, math excellence, math growth. Anaya Thompson, reading growth. Congratulations. We'll have our final row come forward. Stella Satarian, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Elena Velosin, reading excellence, reading growth, math excellence, math growth, science excellence. Leah Walls, reading excellence, reading growth, high flyer reading, math excellence, math growth, high flyer math, honor roll, science excellence. King Watson, reading growth, math growth. Autumn Whitley, reading growth, math growth. Caitlin Williams, reading growth, math growth. Congratulations. That was a lot of awards. Y'all hear all those excellences? The time has come to announce each of you as promoted from elementary school. I have been with these kiddos since second grade, and I have watched them grow up right before my eyes and turn into such fantastic humans. And we just love that. So proud of you. As you head into your middle school years, here's some advice for everyone. Remember the power of connection. Connect yourself to friends, new and old. Be sure that they are the right ones to follow. Connect yourself to teachers. Find at least one that you can trust and talk to if you have a problem. Remember that they are there to help and will listen if you want to talk. Connect yourself to class. Do the work. Nothing comes easy in life, and you have to work for what you want, even if it's a challenge. Connect yourself to an activity. You have to get involved. Band, chorus, sports, clubs, anything. Just find something that allows you to connect to the extracurricular life of the school. Remember that we are an AVID school, advancement via individual determination. You have to create your path. It's up to you and not anyone else. Connect yourself to new goals. Middle school is a time to find yourself, who you are, what you like, what you want to do in life. Be who makes you happy and do what makes you happy, even if it's not the easiest path to pave. Finally, parents, remember to connect too. This is a time when students start to pull away, but don't let them. Stay connected, follow their academics, know their friends, know how they spend their time on that phone. It makes a huge difference. I am proud of each and every one of you, and it has been a pleasure of my life to watch you grow up from 2nd grade to 5th grade. I wish each of you the best success in your coming years, and remember, once an explorer, always an explorer. We appreciate all of you being here today. Here's what we're going to do next. We are going to dismiss all of our students back to their classrooms. What we have planned for them is to do one final walk around the building while the rest of the school cheers them on and celebrates them for their accomplishments. Once we get them out, we invite you to enter the hallways and cheer them on as well. You can spread out anywhere you would like within the school. After that, they will head back to their classrooms. You will dismiss them from there. So you will have to go down to the classroom to sign them out. And feel free to come back on the stage or at our photo drop back there to take any pictures. If you have any teacher pictures that you want to make, you are not disrupting things today. So feel free to do what you need to do as you exit one last time. Once again, congratulations. And I'm going to ask the 5th grade students to pause and dismiss back to their classrooms.
First row, please stand. First row. Second row, please stand. Third row, please stand. Fourth row, please stand. The last row, you can wrap around